the right two lanes to keep right.
Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome aboard. You're watching Prepare to Go There, and I consider it a mission critical conversation for those of us who want to lead ourselves and stay focused on the future. It's not really about what I say as much as it's about, are we focusing on the right things together? And there's a lot of things that are outside of our control, but there's a lot that is in our control, a lot that we can stay focused on. And so that's why we're here again, to have a coaching conversation that will encourage us to keep going and keep growing. If you're just joining, my name is Peter, and it is a joy to go on this extended coaching journey with so many of you. Y'all inspire me. You're in many different spaces of life. You're leading on different fronts of the future. And I say thank you. Thank you for putting in the necessary, unnoticed preparation. It's actually creating a lot of the success and innovation that we're going to need in no time soon. And so this is our way of working on ourselves, so that way we can have more value to give away to others. The future won't pioneer itself, and so that's why we have to keep showing up, and hopefully, eventually, ultimately, we're going to show up ready. I'm just going to kick it off with the why, and then we're going to dive right in to the topic at hand, which is making the most of the last 2 months in 2021. Man, this is game time. Off time is game time. Everybody's kind of getting ready to settle in, call it good. But this is actually our opportunity to get ahead, and that's a different way of thinking, but it comes from the motive of self-leadership. And that's what this whole video podcast is about. And it's been my observation and experience that most people don't know how to lead others into a better future until and unless they learn how to lead themselves there first. And so self-leadership is the main thing that we talk about here. It's not the only thing, but it comes first. It's like roots that produce a solid core and then branch out with fruit for the future. We have to be leading ourselves, and then we can lead by example. We're leading others. We're leading through others. And I'm just passionate about helping you stay in the game, so that way you can win the long game and not just little short runs here and there. I want you to know that you matter, that you're valuable, and that you're needed. And a lot of times we will quit or we'll just forget. And when we learn how to lead ourselves, we can stay grounded where we are today, but we're always looking out, reaching out for where we are going one day. And so self-leadership is a massive conversation. And I'm so thankful for everyone who's talking to leaders, helping leaders, whether you're leading a team, a for-profit, nonprofit, maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're an intrapreneur inside of an organization, maybe you're in government, maybe you're in the education space, you're in media, you're leading an awesome family on the home front. We are going to need more leaders in the future, not less. And that's really hard when you have kind of an overpowering pyramid scheme where it's all about just, using people as stepping stones to get higher and higher up. But instead, if we will model better ideas and we identify with a better future, I think we could actually empower a lot more people that way, and we could do self-leadership, servant leadership, and then hopefully kind of advance to generational leadership. And so there's a lot of people talking about it today, but I do want to caution us. Let's not neglect the things that go unnoticed. Self-leadership is not flashy. It's not fun. It's not going to, be on the billboard. But it is mission critical. It's foundational. And so we got to talk about it probably more than the other stuff because we're just living in it every single day. And so that's why we show up again and again for this daily coaching conversation to just figure out, how do you lead yourself? And then how would you stay focused on your future? And for me, I just enjoy putting on podcasts, listening to people share from passion, from proficiency. And it just kind of motivates me to keep moving forward. And I know that you are sharp, amazing folks, that you're going to figure it out. And I just want to keep you company while you're going the distance. So that's what this is all about. If this resonates with you, I invite you join our community. I call you the future friends. I want to get your future some more friends, so that way you can invest your best and get the ROIs from it. Future friends show up here on the live streams. Future friends also get an email from me once a week with all of the content about this in a roundup, in a bundle. And then through the emails, I'm also sharing updates and projects that are happening with you in mind. So get in that. You can click the link below, download the free fail-proof planning guide, and it will help you get going so you can get better. And then just a bunch of projects, which I'm going to be mentioning. Not a lot of content today, just kind of an open conversation. I would love for you to say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you have a question about making the most of the last 2 months in 2021, whether that's self-leadership, goal setting, leadership, productivity, whatever, I'm here to help you out, to encourage you, and to give you some good strategies that have been working for me and a lot of the future friends in this community. With that said, here is the big question at hand. Do you know how many days are actually left in this year? Now, don't look at Google yet. Just see if you know. And if you know, you get bonus points because not many of us do. And I guessed I got close, but you do have to keep tally because literally days are flying by. And so the last look I had, I found 57 days left. Can you believe it? 57 days left on the calendar. And I don't know if I should be encouraged or discouraged. I mean, in one sense, you can still get a lot done in 50 plus days, but another sense, it's kind of like, wow, where did the other, few hundred go? And so it's game time. This is the time we need to be feeling urgency mixed with expectancy. And we need to lean forward, not lean backward. Man, if we're leaning backwards, we have hesitation, we have regrets, we have frustration. We're kind of getting all worked up with the things we can't control instead of leaning forward with that urgency, expectancy I mentioned, and getting after it. Now, we've been talking through a lot of different areas that help us lead ourselves, stay focused on the future. I encourage you, go check it out in the YouTube channel, and you'll see a bunch of videos about that. Some of my favorites, you'll just have to wait and see. No, I like the one about probably a framework for your focus. That's the one I'll refer to today. Also, I want to get a bunch more views on the Future Friday videos because I interviewed a handful of friends who are also leaders. I recruited some great people, and they shared amazing insights and ideas in their respective fields. So let's really bump the views on the future Friday videos. If you see any of the special guests, man, check out what they have to say. Those were a lot of fun to do. Looking forward to more for sure. But there's 57 days left in this year as of today. And, the key to unlocking your capacity for 2022, the key to really level up is a willingness, a commitment, a resolve to double down. Now, when I say double down, I don't mean that you're just going to kind of get inculcated in your ruts. I'm not saying that you just keep spinning your wheels faster and then you're getting further stuck in the mud. I mean, double down is in you can identify the few focused things that are actually automating your sense of awesome and leveraging your best time and energy towards the things that are going to get you traction for 2022. Do you know the focus few things that are going to help you prepare to go there, to prepare to go into the future, to prepare to go into 2022, to prepare to go into the new season, the new chapter, the new opportunity, the new project, the new relationship, the new whatever is in front of you. And, new is novel, but we've got to really roll up our sleeves and count the cost and do the work and make the new things a success. And if we don't have the right mindsets and the right skill sets, then we're just going to be addicted to addition. We're just going to keep adding on more and more things and not really experiencing a rich, fulfilling lifestyle. So, what is the master key to unlock 2022? I'm convinced it is learning how to lead yourself every day, not just on a Thursday, not just on a good day, not just on a work day, but every day. And that's the first place we start. It's the first place that slips. And so if you ever get discouraged, don't beat yourself up. You don't have to start over to start again. You are rebuilding every single day. And that's why you can't quit. You can't forget. You just, double down on what you can do day by day by day. So leading yourself every day looks like being intentional with your time, understanding the importance and impact of your routines. I encourage a morning routine, an evening routine, working out, being active, moving around at some level, and just being mindful of those healthy habits that are going to help you stay engaged with the work you do, whether that's pastoring a community, whether that's growing your business, whether that's being involved in restorative justice, whether that's art, education, whatever it is. We need you to bring the best, right? Not just leftovers. And so we win or lose on the daily rhythm. I mean, absolutely. Today is the only day we have. We have to make today count. Someday is not a day on the calendar. There is no someday. So when you keep talking about someday I'm going to do that, someday I'm going to do that, you're not going to do that unless and until you know how to lead yourself day by day by day. And it's not like it's going to get any easier. Just double down on the things you know to do today so that way you can level up for the future 2022 and beyond. So I've been harping on that all week, encouraging you, telling you that you got this. And I want to remind you, refuse to coast the last 2 months of this year. but choose to keep climbing. Don't say, man, it's been a hard year, so I need to coast. Don't say it's been a good year, so I need to coast. Say, hey, the year's not over, so I'm going to refuse to coast and I'm going to choose to keep climbing. Now, I want to share two projects that I've been working on that I'm looking forward to. And I'm feeling the heat, honestly. I'm excited about it, but I need to double down on some of these projects. And so once you kind of get over um, just automating awesome and staying grounded, you're committed to keep going, keep growing. Now it's time to identify those goals, those projects that you said you can tackle, you can take on. And it's very important to know your start and stop days and to leverage the time in between. More and more and more time is not what we need. Okay. So you've got to just commit, just go for it because you got this. And it's not like you're going to be any more or less ready for the challenge. You know, you will find the resources you need. You'll find the motivation you need. You'll find the finances you need. You'll find the friends and the partners that you need to do the venture on the way there. You know, as you go, things will take shape. So I'm reminded of legendary advice that my father-in-law gave me. I was sitting down at a barbecue restaurant with him and asked for his blessing to ask Sarah Joy to get married, and he was very kind. He's a very humble guy, and he's got a great reputation. And he just looked at me and he said, "Yeah, we're here for you. We support you. Thank you so much for asking." He said, "Now, Peter, you can't move a parked car. So if you mean it, I want to see some action. Go for it. Don't be planning something perfect and let another year go by." And so real is always better than ideal. Always. I mean, even you're sleeping in, drooling, crazy hair, crazy maker morning is better than your ideal 4:30. You're gonna work out like a Marine, and you just got this whole thing worked out in your head. You waking up at the crack of yawn is better than than you role playing and LARPing some amazing morning routine. So the goal is that you're going on that journey from real to ideal, back to real, and get going. You can't move a parked car. So here's some things that I'm putting in gear. I'm super excited. Starting on Monday, we're going to be picking up on content again. And I'm going to be doing a whole week of conversations about delegation. I'm really passionate about delegation and more so just self-leadership in general. But delegation is a strategy that we can use not just to focus on the things that are high value, but also develop our teams and develop great working partnerships with other people. And if you don't know how to delegate well, then it's going to severely handicap your traction in 2022. So we want to talk about that sooner than later. Want to give you a roadmap. How do you know when you're actually ready to delegate? What are some on-ramps that you can take to delegate? And it's going to start more like personal at the beginning of the week, and then we'll zoom out to teams and systems and go on from there. So really looking forward to that. Came back from our vacation and got into that content. So happy to push play on Prepare to Go There again. And then that's going to run a sequence all the way to the 100th episode, the 100th installment of this coaching journey, which is crazy. And this has been kind of an internal checkpoint, a milestone in my own commitment. I said, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to go 100 rounds and then we'll level up from there. So here we are at the 100th. We're about 2 weeks away. And so in the meantime, I want you to sign up, saddle up. Let's keep learning about self-leadership, delegation, and then this last week, just kind of celebrating. I don't know if I'm going to recap the 100 live streams or if we're going to pull in a bunch of friends. I've thought about doing some conversations, which would be really cool. But I'm definitely going to celebrate the 100th live stream with a mastermind. I love masterminds, and it's literally one of my happy places because I love hanging out with passionate, mission-minded leaders. I just, y'all inspire me, and anything I can do to help, anything I can do to encourage you or tool you with strategies is a gift. For me, I win when I'm helping winners. And so that's why we're going to be doing this. Let me bring it back. The Future Focused Leadership Mastermind. It's going to be Saturday, November 20. Saturday, November 20. So as I'm kind of looking down the line at this month, the last or the 100th episode of Prepare to Go There, season 1, is going to be that Friday. And then we'll just celebrate all the way into Saturday morning. And we'll do Future Focus Leadership Mastermind. Now you're wondering, hey, I know the date. I want to be a part of it. What do I need? What do I need to know? The only thing you need is make sure you are in the Future Friends email community, because all the details and all the things that's expected of you, that's going to be there in the email. I'm going to be sending out an email and giving you, further deets on that. I'm going to try this now and run through the kind of options or ideas that we'll be going into. Now, I have all of this ready. I can go in any of these directions, but it's really up to the room. It's up to the people that come together, and I just want to see what y'all are into. And then I'm more so about the conversations, and I love the coaching experience. But we're going to be talking about any and all of these areas. Self-leadership. What are the most important self-leadership practices to model in front of others? How do you actually try, apply, and multiply self-leadership at the team level? When you lead by example, then that catches fire. And so what are the, few focused things we can be doing on a self-leadership level to share with other people? Then I'm going to be sharing, or could be sharing, about how to communicate new ideas effectively to your team, to your community. It's good to communicate in general. We all need the communication skills. Vision casting is important. Conflict resolution is important. But I really want to help you if you have new vision, if you've got a new direction. We're going to help you pitch that, launch that, and explain that well to others. Time mapping is really all about taming your time, getting tactical with the way you visualize, organize your calendar. There's a lot of strategies, things that I haven't even gotten into here in the live stream, and it just takes time to do. The last mastermind we did, the whole thing kind of went into that. So we can do it again or something different. Y'all will let me know. Vision. Man, vision is so important right now. everyone's looking into 2022 and wondering, how do we prepare to go there? I'm going to be sharing how to identify the future of what you do in the middle of disruption. You're not distracted by the disruption going on. You're not intimidated by the disruption going on. You're actually knowing what to look for, what to look at as you navigate the new, as you negotiate change along the way. So, leadership is the last piece that we get to talk about. And it's really, how do you cultivate leaders in a culture where they want to take things on together? And this is really about better relationships on your team. It's not all the strategy, all the slick stuff. That's good. We can get into it. But it's more about your culture. It's more about your shared character as a leadership team. So that was pretty fun, kind of talking with the titles. But I wanted to let you know this is happening. I'm super excited about it. I want you to be a part of it. I want you to help me recruit any friends that are leaders that take this conversation to heart. And many of you, you're mission minded and you want your life to count, and you realize that other people are counting on you as well. And so we just want to keep each other encouraged, and we want to focus on the future. All right. I'm going to take a quick break and come back. So hang tight. Let me play this. Okay, back at it. Thank you for your patience, but I want to let you know that we are doing the Leadership Mastermind, and it's going to be good. Also, I'm working on a book project. I want you to be looking forward to it. It's called Field Guide for Your Future, and I think it's going to be great in timing for the new year. So just know this is the time to have projects. This is the time to work on your goals and try new things, and keep it up, because there are so many other people that are going to be leveling up right now, and it can and it should be you. So I'm going to stop it here for now. Thank y'all so much for being a part of these conversations. Stay awesome, and remember, prepare to go there.